Hey, Regina. No matter how I think about it, there's something that doesn't add up. Margaret, what's wrong? I mean, how come you guys can live on the 45th floor of a condo? Yes? Because Nathan is an elite. You can live in such a wonderful condo, right? Huh? And yet you're a cosmetic saleswoman who doesn't make much money. To be a suitable wife for Nathan, you should at least do something useful for the family. What do you mean by useful to the family? Take care of me, your mother-in-law. Give me a large allowance, or do housework for me. That's not so much helping the family as it is helping you, isn't it? Huh? I am Nathan's mother. Serving your husband's mother means being useful to the family. What a convenient way of thinking. In the first place, you forcefully pushed for us to live together just because you were lonely after your husband passed away. I did not force you. When we began living together, you promised that since I was working, you would take care of the housework. That was the deal when we started living together in the condo unit, remember? Huh? Did I promise that? You order me to cook dinner, but then you tell me not to stand in the kitchen. You throw away my work clothes without permission. You talk shit about me to people you know in the building. You invite a lot of your friends over for a party without my permission. I can only think that you're bullying me. Whatever the situation is, you are my son's wife. It's only natural for you to follow my orders, isn't it? You're going to cook dinner today, aren't you? For you to be able to live in a luxurious 45th floor condo unit, you have to work hard for the privilege. Huh? Margaret, didn't you know? What? Nathan went on a business trip for 2 nights and 3 days starting today. Really? We were talking about it last night. I've prepared dinner for you. Please take it out of the fridge and heat it up. I'll be home as soon as I can. Oh, really? If that's the case, you don't have to hurry home. Huh? You must be busy with your work. Don't worry about me. Just stay at work until you're done. It's odd how you change the subject so quickly. Oh, it's nothing. Margaret, what on earth are you doing? What do you mean? What are you trying to do by kicking me out? That's my home. There's no way you're kicking me out. A wife like you deserves to be kicked out. What? I told you earlier, thanks to Nathan, we can have this luxury. You keep defying me. And on top of that, you even came up with conditions for living together. You're in the wrong. No, that's not right. The condo unit is my home. There's no way I'm being kicked out. What are you talking about? This is Nathan's house. I am Nathan's mother, and I have the right to decide whether you can live here or not. I don't understand. You always act like you're doing me a favor by letting me live with you, and you act all high and mighty. Why can't you look up to me? I can't stand it when you look down on me. No, I never looked down on you. Shut up. You talk over me. You're not very nice to me. I don't want to see your face. Get your hateful face out of this house. Margaret, how dare you speak out of turn? What would Nathan think if he heard that? Seeing you like that would definitely make Nathan sad, wouldn't it? Shut up. Why are you always looking down on me? I am Nathan's mother. Of course he cares about me the most. He feels sorry for me because you look down on me and make fun of me. I don't think I'm making fun of you. I'm sure Nathan will wonder why I'm not there anymore. It won't matter. What? I'll handle things from now on. Once you're gone, I can live happily alone with Nathan. Oh, it's like a dream that this day has come. Margaret, what are you going to do with my stuff? I've left everything at home. You're nitpicking about every little thing. Why don't you just hire someone to move your stuff? I won't allow you to come in and out of here from now on. I see. I understand. If you ever come in or out of this condo unit, I won't hesitate to call the police. Okay. Nathan, how's work? Hi, Regina. It's going very well. Everything went without a hitch. That's good to hear. So, what's going on? Well, I'm sorry to bother you while you're on a business trip, but your mother just kicked me out of the condo unit. You're not here today, so I decided to work overtime. When I got back, your mother kicked me out right at the entrance. Where's your key? I couldn't find it in the pocket of my bag where I always keep it in, no matter how hard I looked. I never take it out anywhere else, so it was probably stolen by your mother? Huh. My mother is so stubborn and selfish, it's really troublesome dealing with her. I happened to chat with one of the residents of the condo the other day, and I asked him. About what? Why your mother moved into the condo. What? Wasn't it because she was lonely? Yeah, maybe that was part of it. I heard that your mother has a good friend from high school who lives in a condo. I think you mean Karen. She's living very happily with her daughter and her husband on the top floor of a condo. When Margaret saw them, she felt very envious. She said she had an ambition to live in a condo too. The resident said to her, "It's great that your son and his wife are living in a condo." It's very typical of my mother, but it's just so appalling. The woman who lives in the condo, her name is Karen. Her husband died of an illness when her daughter was young, and she has been a single mother. I could tell she's been working really hard, but my mom was bragging about how she sees herself as superior. Wow. I know. And then her daughter grew up and got married to the president of the company. She was worried about her mother who was left alone, so she asked her to move in with her. What a kind daughter. This is a very heartwarming story. The daughter and her husband bought a condo unit, and on the top floor. That's right. I can relate to Karen's story. It's going to be a real problem if your mother took over a condo unit. You're right. Maybe if I call the management company, they can do something about it. Besides, I'll have the keys when I get back. That's true, but I can't help but feel she's a bit too much. I'm thinking about doing what we've been talking about for a while. I'll leave it up to you. Thanks. I've been preparing, so I don't think it would take that long. All right. Let's do it. What are you going to do for the rest of the day? I'm going to go back near my office and stay at a business hotel. It's a good place. Okay, do that. Call me as soon as you hear anything unusual. Finally, I got rid of the stuff that was in the way. I just had someone come and move your stuff out. Well, I think we had most of what we needed together. It shouldn't have taken that long. Well, professionals work fast, as expected. Now I can finally live alone with Nathan. After several years of hard work, I'm glad I worked so hard on this. I don't understand. I went through a lot of hardship after my husband passed away. I thought about it a lot. But hey, I'm a genius. So naturally, a bright future is waiting for me. I guess I'm homeless now. What? You might want to reconsider what you just said. Regina, I have a question for you. Yes? I took a closer look and Nathan's stuff is gone too. What the hell does this mean? Oh, we've decided to rent out that 45th floor condo unit. We'll have all your stuff moved out too. Huh? Are you out of your mind? What are you doing? I told you that Nathan and I will live in this condo unit, didn't I? That's awkward. I'm the owner of that condo unit. What? Why? Gosh, didn't you even bother to listen to such an important conversation? What? When we met each other before the wedding and even afterwards, even though I've mentioned it on several occasions, you haven't listened even once. Huh? The unit was purchased by my father, and I inherited it before he passed away. My father must have known about his illness. Really? I, the owner of the condo unit, can no longer live there, so I've decided to rent it out. That way, I'll get some rental income. How could a father from a poor family like yours own a condo unit? My parents are not poor. My father was a business owner. He was passionate about developing cosmetics that would please women. Thanks to him, we have grown into a well-known cosmetics company and we're busy every day. Huh? Then the cosmetics store you work at? Yes, that's my father's company. Officially, I'm not a salesperson. I am involved in the development of the products. Now, I often delegate work to my staff. What? What do you mean, delegate? I have taken over from my father, and I have Nathan working as a sales manager. Nathan? Isn't Nathan an elite businessman? He's the elite of the elite. He's by far the top salesman in our company. My mother and I trust him very much. He went on this business trip on my behalf. I had a meeting I couldn't miss. You can't be serious. I can't believe you are the president of this company. I'm not lying. To be honest, it was hard for me to take care of you while being the president of the company. That's why I think I was lucky that you kicked me out. That's what I'm saying, so please pack up your stuff and get out of there as soon as possible. Wait a minute. Then where am I supposed to go? All you have to do is go back to your house. You have a fine house your husband left you, don't you? It's... What? That house has been sold. Huh? When did you do such a selfish thing? Moving here has really expanded my horizons. And now, I got into horse racing. At first, it was just a whim, but then it became serious. Is that why you sold your house? Because I had no choice. I kept missing so many races that I ran out of money to buy tickets. But it was my only pleasure. Regina, you know what I mean? I don't understand. You asked to move in with us because you were lonely since your husband passed away. I lost my father-in-law too, so I understand how lonely you felt. That's why I talked it over with Nathan so many times. I said you could live with us if you helped me with the housework. And yet, I never dreamed that I would be kicked out like that. I was reckless. I didn't mean it. I just wanted to punish you a little to make you realize that you are my daughter-in-law. Why should I be punished for living with you in a condo unit in my name? Please stop screwing around. Anyway, I've already completed the leasing procedures for the unit, so please get out of here as soon as possible. Hey, wait a minute, Regina! Nathan, listen. Regina is trying to kick me out. Please do something about it. If they kick me out, I'll have nowhere to go. Mom, are you stupid? You betrayed Regina, who welcomed you with kindness and concern. What do you mean by kicking Regina out in the first place? Regina doesn't listen to me at all. I thought I'd teach her a little lesson. You're in the wrong. We listen to your wishes. You're supposed to live up to your promise. Even my late father had a hard time with your selfishness. But I never thought it would go this far. At this rate, my late father won't be able to rest in peace. Don't worry about your father. Do something about me. I have nowhere to go now that I've been kicked out of here. I think you got what you deserved. What? I heard you sold your house. How did you know? Regina called me on the phone. How could you sell that house that my father cherished so much without asking me? It was filled with my memories too. It doesn't matter. I had to sell it. For a horse race? You're saying you sold the house to satisfy your own need for entertainment? That doesn't make sense. Nathan, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I sold it without your permission. So please convince Regina to let me live here. That's impossible. We've already rented it out. Nathan, you are my son, right? Your mother is in trouble, so help her. Huh? How can you say such a thing after you kicked out my precious wife? I'm fed up with you. I don't believe a word you say anymore. I'm cutting you off once and for all. Don't ever hang around us again. Nathan, what are you talking about? Regina, please pick up the phone. What is it? Oh, Regina, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything that has happened. I'll apologize as many times as I have to. Please forgive me. I can't help you even if you apologize now. Why? You tried to take over the condo unit, which was from my father. I can't forgive you. Please stop contacting me. Regina, Nathan's abandoned me too. I can't rely on anyone at this point. I'll be alone. So? So please help me. I'm your mother-in-law. I'm not joking. What? You said so yourself. You said that Nathan cut you off. That means I'm no longer related to you. I don't need to help you, do I? Don't say that. I have nowhere to live, no money. How am I supposed to live? I don't know. You are so bold. What do you mean? You are the one who tried to take over my condo unit. How do you expect me to help you? I apologized for that. I'm sorry. Can you help the elderly? I'm afraid I must decline. Oh no. You verbally abused me so many times in the past. Frankly, I can't take it anymore. I'm sorry, but please go your own way and reflect on what you have done. Don't be so cold. Don't shun me. Please, Regina. Please don't contact me or Nathan again. If you ever contact me or show yourself to me, I'll get a lawyer and have you legally sanctioned. Oh no! What will happen to me now? After that, Margaret tried to stay in the condo unit, but was forced to leave by the security guard. With nowhere to live and no savings, she was forced to live on the streets. She sleeps in the park and manages to get food with what little money she has left and by picking up trash. People cursed her, and when she couldn't stand it any longer, she disappeared without a trace. No one knows how she has been living since then. We bought a new condo unit with a rental income. I am happy enough just to be able to spend time with Nathan alone. Nathan had a tendency to sink for a while after his mother disappeared. But now that he has launched a new project, his expression is more positive, and he is tackling his work with a positive attitude. From now on, we will work together to protect my father's company. Kate, I'm going to celebrate my aunt's 60th birthday. You'll be joining us, of course. It's a big celebration, isn't it? I don't have any plans, so Steve and I will join you. I wasn't asking, was I? What? I'm going to be there, so of course, you, my daughter-in-law, will be there too. Huh. There will be a lot of relatives there on the day, so you'll have a lot of work to do. As my daughter-in-law, make sure you don't embarrass me. I'm afraid you're too dull and boring to be entertaining. Well, I'll keep an eye on you to make sure you don't mess up.
Keep an eye on me? With all due respect, I'm not your slave.
Huh? Don't get mouthy when you're such a useless woman. You're always talking about work, 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 and you can't even do your chores. What's the point of living together?
I know I'm busy with work, but I've never skipped doing housework. Your life should not be affected in any way.
You were so quick to talk back to me like that.
I can't help it if you're being unreasonable.
You are my daughter-in-law, so you should just say yes to what I say to you. You're always talking back to me every single time. It's really unattractive.
Sorry.
Anyway, I'll do whatever it takes to get you to help out on that day. You better plan on it.
Okay. Steve, you got a minute?
What's up?
Yeah, I just got a text from your mother. There's a 60th birthday celebration with relatives, and she wants me to be there.
Oh, I see. I haven't heard anything from her, though.
Apparently, I'm supposed to be a helper.
Huh?
There will be a lot of relatives there on the day, so you'll have a lot of work to do. She told me she will make me do a lot.
Mom's bossing you around again? Who does she think she is? Let's not go to the party.
No, it's okay. It's a 60th birthday and I want to celebrate it with you. It's okay, since that's the only time you'll ever get together with all your relatives.
Are you sure? Isn't she taking it too far?
Well, I'm a little worried about what your mother is saying and doing. But I'm totally fine with us attending a relative's get-together.
I see. I'm sorry about her. I'll keep a close eye on Mom that day. I won't let her bully you in front of the relatives.
Thank you, Steve. That's very reassuring.
You can count on me.
So please keep your schedule free that day.
Okay, I'll do that. Hey, what do you mean you can't come to the family gathering? I'm sure I told you about it a long time ago.
Mother-in-law, my father passed away, you know, and the funeral is going on right now. There's no way I can go.
What's Steve doing?
Steve is attending the funeral, of course.
What? Why is he there too?
Steve is my husband. It's only natural that he attends my father's funeral.
What kind of a joke is this? I told you to keep your schedule clear. You people are so useless.
Don't talk like that. We're sorry we can't be there to celebrate with you. We will come back later to celebrate, but I just can't do it today.
Why can't you?
That's what I'm telling you. My father passed away, and I'm in the middle of his funeral. How can I go?
I'm not interested in your father's funeral. I don't care about that. The family gathering is more important, so come here right now.
You're really insane.
Huh?
After my mother passed away, my father raised me by himself. I'm truly grateful to him. Of course, I really want to say goodbye to him. I don't feel like going to a relative celebration right now.
I don't care about that.
What?
I don't care about your feelings. Anyway, it's not too late, so come over here right now.
Huh? What kind of a person are you?
I don't care about your father. Steve is my eldest son. He has to be here. If he doesn't attend, people will think he's being rude.
No, I'm sure your relatives will understand if you tell them the situation. It's my father's funeral, after all.
If you insist on not coming, I'll have Steve divorce you.
What? Why are you escalating this?
I don't care what you think. If you can't fulfill your duties as my eldest son's wife, then of course he'll divorce you.
What are you saying?
What I say is law. Obey me.
I can't talk anymore. Anyway, I'm in the middle of a funeral, so I'm going now.
Hey, Kate. Answer me right now.
Mother-in-law, it's you who's interrupting the funeral, isn't it?
Huh? What?
There's someone yelling incomprehensible things in the funeral home parking lot.
Oh, is there?
What a useless woman. Don't embarrass your mother-in-law. Don't ignore your duty to your relatives. It's obviously from you.
I'm doing a pretty good job, aren't I?
Huh?
This will interrupt the funeral, right? Leave it and come back here now.
I knew it was you. Who is that ugly man doing the shouting? I've never seen him before.
That's none of your business.
Anyway, please make him stop right away. I just want to let my father go in peace. Besides, many people from my father's company are coming today. I want to make sure the funeral goes off without a hitch. It's almost time for the casket.
Your father's company isn't that well known, is it? Those people, they don't matter. My relatives are much more important.
My father's company is quite well known. They have all the top executives here.
I really don't care about that.
Mother-in-law, I told you that I'll go greet your relatives after I'm done with my father. Why are you so insistent?
Don't you care what they think about you? And I have my pride too. I don't want them to think that my own daughter-in-law doesn't follow my orders.
Orders? What do you think I am?
You're a woman who can't listen to her mother-in-law. Disobedient is the perfect word for you. I think you should be more obedient to me.
Okay, I get it. I will try to do that from now on. So just for today, could you please just leave me be, just for today? I want to see my father off peacefully.
Then you'd better come back here right now.
I can't. I'm in the middle of a funeral.
The funeral will go on without you. Let the funeral home take care of it.
No. If I ditch my own father's funeral to celebrate your relative's 60th birthday, I'm sure the people at the party will feel it's bad.
Huh? What are you saying? No one knows about your father's funeral.
What? So all those people think I just didn't show up?
Maybe that is the case.
Mother-in-law, you need to explain to your relatives what's going on.
Your father's funeral is useless information, isn't it? I won't bother telling them that.
How dare you? Useless information? What do you think my father was? He was an irreplaceable and precious parent to me. You're a parent, so you should know how I feel.
Well, I'm sorry for your loss. But when you got married, you became a member of our family. I need you to put my relatives first.
I understand. Steve is contacting all the relatives right now. He said he'll head over there as soon as the funeral is over.
What? After the funeral? It's too late, isn't it?
They said they'll wait for me. I'll be on my way there as soon as possible.
I see. I hope everyone agrees. Anyway, come as soon as possible. And don't ever tell them that I interrupted the funeral. If you say anything about it, I will never forgive you.
Okay.
And another thing, I'm organizing the celebration, so you need to pay me $2,000.
Huh? You need $2,000 for a birthday celebration? That's way too much, no matter how much you did.
It's already been organized, and everybody is pitching in. You need to pay at least this much. Anything less than that won't cover it, and you'll look cheap. So don't nitpick and bring me $2,000.
Mother-in-law, where are you? Steve and I have already arrived.
What? I've been waiting for you.
We were late, so we thought you had already arrived. You weren't there yet, were you? I thought you said it's rude to be late. We've already given our congratulations and paid our contribution to the party.
Why do you always do things selfishly? I told you to give it to me, and I'd pay it.
No, it was too expensive. I asked all the relatives gathered here. Is it really $2,000 each?
What?
Then they said $100 would be enough, so I gave $100. Mother-in-law, you were planning to keep most of the $2,000, weren't you?
You are talking nonsense. I would never do such a thing. You really are an idiot, aren't you? I'm going over there now, and I'm going to give you a thorough talking to.
I don't think you should do that.
What? What are you talking about?
You're going to have a hard time from now on.
What? What do you mean?
Your relatives are furious.
Why?
First of all, you told me to leave the funeral. If it's my own father's funeral, of course it's more important. They said that since he was your daughter-in-law's father, it's only natural that you should have been there too.
What? Why did you tell them about the funeral when I said not to?
I didn't bring it up myself. As soon as I arrived there, they asked me what was wrong. Why were we late? They asked, so I gave a full explanation.
Why would you do that?
Why wouldn't I? Of course, we're going to tell them the truth about it. Besides, it was nice to talk to your relatives. By the way, your aunt was planning to celebrate with just their children, grandchildren, and close family members. I heard that was the original plan.
What?
I heard that you forced them to make it bigger than it was. I heard that the grandchildren, who were secretly planning it, were disappointed.
Because, well, you know, a 60th birthday is not a glamorous event. Of course it's better to make it a bigger and more fun party.
That's your own way of thinking. Your relatives don't all think like you.
Well, you're such a horrible person.
And you said I had to bring at least $2,000? Even with all the preparations, it couldn't have cost more than $500. What's that about?
Well, it's nice to contribute a good amount, isn't it? That's all I was saying. If you guys are already there, I guess I don't need to go. So, see you later then.
Mother-in-law, wait a minute. Steve would like to talk to you.
What? Hey, Mom, what a terrible thing you've done. I was just talking to some relatives, and there was an employee from Kate's father's company. They said if they had known, they would have wanted to attend the funeral. But you kept calling him and talking about the 60th birthday party. He couldn't think of anything else and missed the news. What? What are you talking about? My father-in-law was the CEO of the company. What? CEO? You never once said that. We brought it up more than once every time we met him. But you never listened, complaining about how bad the food was, how uncomfortable the seats were, etc. You were only thinking about yourself and didn't listen to what others had to say. My father-in-law was a good leader who was loved by all his employees. So many people attended his funeral. They couldn't all fit into the funeral home. That's how popular he was. He's so different from you. That's not true. I'm sure you'll have an overflowing crowd of mourners when it's my time to go. To the funeral of someone who tries to steal money from a 60th birthday celebration? Who's going to come? Steal? Don't talk nonsense to me. I guess it's to give to that man. Huh? That guy who came and shouted outside the funeral home. He's your guy, right?
Huh? What? Why?
He was rude and disrespectful at the funeral, so I grabbed him and got the whole story out of him. I heard you were spending all your money on him. You're in love with a man you're way too old for.
I can do whatever I want. It's up to me, isn't it? I'm a woman too.
I heard he was unemployed.
Yeah, it's awful. His boss accused him of embezzlement and fired him. Suddenly, he had no job and he was in trouble. So I took care of him.
That's all a lie, okay?
What? No, it's not. I don't care if you are my son. I won't let you say anything bad about him.
I hear he's known around here as a scammer. He finds a target and approaches them with some made-up sob story. And then he tries to get money out of them. You've been duped, you know?
That's not true. He and I are getting married soon.
How much money have you given him?
Well, I'd say about $30,000.
Huh? Did he pay back anything yet?
Not yet. He said he'll pay me back little by little after he gets a job and we get married.
It's like that, is it? Have you ever seen him looking for a job even once?
You're joking, right? Just the other day, I gave him $10,000 because he's signing a contract for a new apartment after we get married. What about that?
I don't know. He's probably on the run with that money right now, isn't he? Probably unreachable.
I swear, his phone number has been disconnected.
You've just been used, you know, as an ATM.
Oh no, so that money will never be paid back?
That's what it seems like. The money we were almost forced to pay you anyway. That was going to go to him, wasn't it? I'm really glad we went straight to my relative's house.
My money?
Well, I don't have any proof about the money, but I don't think he's going to pay you back. I'm suing that guy for disturbing the funeral. I can't let it slide after he ruined my father-in-law's funeral.
You'd go that far?
Of course I would, and you're just as guilty as him.
I didn't do anything. I just told him that I wish you'd leave the funeral. I just told him that.
How convenient for you, huh? I will never forgive you for trying to ruin my father-in-law's funeral. And I will never forgive you for bullying Kate so much. I've completely lost my patience with you today, and I'm going to cut all ties with you.
Wait a minute. Why are you suddenly disowning me? You are my only son. You're my blood.
I don't give a shit. You're the reason for all this. You better take this to heart.
Steve! Mother-in-law, I told you so. Hey, it's your fault we're in this mess. You should do something about it. If Steve abandons me, I'll be all alone. That can't be helped. You did such a terrible thing. Besides, we're not the only ones who are angry.
What?
All the relatives who gathered today are equally angry. It's a disgrace to have such a person as you in the extended family. They said they will stop all communication with you from now on. That's not true, is it? You'll see for yourself if you come here. Please come and find out. No, I don't know what people will say. That can't be helped, can it? You did this to yourself. Kate? Yes? If I apologize, will you forgive me? What? If I apologize, will you help me? No, I will not help you. Why not? I'm going to be all alone, isolated from everyone. Don't you feel sorry for me? No, I don't. Do you remember what you did when I was the saddest person in the world after my father died? You tried to ruin the funeral. And to top it off, you even tried to rob me of my money. How could I possibly feel sorry for such a person? You really have no common sense, do you? Steve and all his relatives are disgusted with you.
You still say terrible things. I'm your mother-in-law. You should help me.
No, I'm going to cut ties with you just like Steve is. I don't consider you my mother-in-law, so I don't think I'll help you.
Oh, no.
And I'm going to succeed my father as the CEO of the company.
What? You're going to be the CEO? Then, can I ask you for financial support? As you know, I've already spent all my savings.
I know, but I don't have to help you because I'm leaving you, right? And you tried to mess up my father's funeral. I'm not going to help you with the money my father made at his company. Don't be ridiculous.
Then, what's going to happen to me now?
I don't know. You can do whatever you want. Work, live on your own. I have no intention of seeing you again. I'll block your number too.
Oh no, wait a minute, Kate. I'm sorry for what I did, so don't abandon me.
After that, we packed up our belongings and left the house. My mother-in-law was insisting that we stay with her the whole time. We didn't say a word to her. Of course, we didn't let her know where we were moving to. My father's funeral and the 60th birthday celebration. Because of how she acted about them, my mother-in-law seems to have been abandoned by all her relatives as well. And as for the man, he was convicted of disturbing the peace and malicious behavior. He was ordered to pay a fine and never saw my mother-in-law again. My mother-in-law was left all alone. She is living in a daze, holed up in her big house. Neighbors say that her hair has turned completely white, and she has aged drastically. Well, she got what she deserved, didn't she? We started a new life in our new residence. Since I became the CEO of the company, my husband resigned from his job. He has agreed to help me with our company. We are both determined to do our best so as not to tarnish the name of my father's company.
Hello, Taylor.
Hello, Jane. What's up?
You're not playing with your computer today.
What do you mean by playing with the computer?
What do I mean? You're always talking to your computer and playing with it. Pathetic. I'm embarrassed that I have to introduce you as my son's wife.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not playing, I'm working. I'm working hard to improve my expressiveness.
Expressiveness? That's funny. I've never heard of a job where you talk to computers.
I'm not talking to a computer. I'm a narrator. I'm recording my narration using a computer. I'm not playing with it.
What a weird job. I mean, is that really work? I can't help but think you're just playing around, no matter how I look at it.
I swear, it's real work. And it's pretty hard, you know. A little change of my voice could change the story after all. Every time I record, I have to carefully consider my expression.
Fine. That aside, where are you, Taylor?
I'm just out for some errands. I'm also going to pick up some groceries.
What? I thought I'd bring you lunch.
I see. Sorry, I'm not home.
That's okay. I'll make it again for you later.
Thank you. Jane?
What's up, Taylor?
Did you come to my house just now?
Yeah. I brought you lunch, but you said you were going shopping, so I just took your lunch home. It was delicious. What a shame.
I appreciate it, but I told you not to come in without permission, didn't I?
Oh, why? I'm your mother-in-law. Why can't I? You're the one who gave me the spare key.
I gave you the spare key in case of emergency.
I came over to your place, but you weren't home. So it's in case of emergency, right?
What?
Because you don't want to be burglarized or something.
What kind of reason is that? Anyway, please don't go in there without permission. And please don't go into my workroom.
What are you so mad for?
Of course I am. All the data I recorded yesterday has disappeared. You deleted it, didn't you?
Whoops! You found out. I was wondering how to talk to the computer like how you always do. And I accidentally clicked the wrong button. My bad.
Thanks to you, my work schedule is messed up.
You're being too harsh.
It's because you came into the house without permission and did something unnecessary.
Unnecessary? I brought you lunch. I was being nice to you and you talked to me that way.
I'm sorry, I was out of line. But really, please don't go in without permission and touch things in the house. I especially don't want you to touch anything related to my work.
Why do you talk to me like that? You really are a sassy child.
Hey, do you have a minute?
Yeah, if it's through text. What's up?
I was at the hospital yesterday, so I was gone for a bit. And while I was gone, your mother entered my room again without permission.
Again? I told her so many times not to go into your house without permission.
It would have been okay if she just entered the house, but she deleted all the data I have to submit by tomorrow.
Really? I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault. I should have saved the data properly.
But if she hadn't come into the house without permission, that wouldn't have happened, would it?
Well, yeah, but...
I'm sorry. I'll warn her again. I'm really sorry. Hey, Taylor. John has been giving me a lot of trouble because of you.
I see.
Why do you always do unnecessary things?
Unnecessary? That's my line.
Huh?
Because you erased the data. I'll be working all night today.
Really? You're going to stay up all night talking to the computer? Darn.
I said I'm recording data. And I didn't tell you, but I'm going to tell you now.
What?
You entered my house without telling us 3 days ago, right?
What? I don't know if I did.
I was too absorbed in my work to notice. I was checking the recording. I found your voice in the recording.
What? Really? What did I say? Taylor! Taylor! What? You heard my voice in there? That's so funny.
Jane, it's not funny. I'm working. Thanks to you, I had to re-record that data too.
Really?
Don't get in the way of my work.
Work? It seems you like talking to computers. Now, you can talk to computers more.
Jane, I'm not joking around.
I know. You're supposed to be John's wife, but you don't act like a wife. What are you talking so high and mighty about? Do you think you can get away with anything by saying it's your job?
Well...
You live so close to me and yet you never show up. You never invite me to dinner or to go shopping.
That's because I'm busy with work.
There it is again. That's all you say. Work, work, work. You're going to ignore me, your mother-in-law? Don't be so arrogant.
Well, John said I didn't have to...
John would never say such a thing. I lost my husband 5 years ago and I live alone. He should be worried about me living alone. You're trying to put your own inadequacy on my son. You're the worst wife.
Huh. I'm sorry.
Taylor? Taylor, this is urgent.
Good morning, Jane. What's urgent?
Let's move in together now.
Huh? Living together? What's going on all of a sudden?
You didn't tell me because you didn't want to, did you?
What?
I've been told about the limited life expectancy.
What? Who are you talking about?
You, of course.
Huh? Why do you know about this?
You've been to the hospital, haven't you?
How do you know?
Your neighbor says she saw you going to the hospital.
Sure, I go to the hospital, but lately my allergies have been so bad. The itchy eyes, the rhinitis, it's been affecting my work. I've been going to the hospital.
You don't have to lie.
Lie?
Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't tell you because that's the truth.
You kept it from me because you didn't want to tell me. You felt guilty about being married to John, even though you've been told you didn't have long to live, didn't you?
What on earth do you mean?
Well, I don't know. John is still young. He should divorce you and remarry to someone healthy and well.
No.
You felt sorry for holding John back, didn't you?
I have no idea what you mean.
It doesn't matter to me that you've been told you don't have much time left to live. You should be more devoted to me than that.
What? I don't understand what you mean.
You'll be gone in the near future. You've been incompetent as a wife. You should at least serve your mother-in-law at your last moment, right?
Huh?
Instead of wasting your time talking to a computer, I think it's better to serve me and live your life to the fullest.
Wasting time? I'm doing my job, okay? I'm wasting more time because of you.
Anyway, I don't know how long you'll live. You should devote your remaining time to me. I think that's the least you can do as my son's wife. I'm sure John feels the same way.
Why am I being treated like I'm seriously ill? It's really just allergies.
You don't have to hide it. I know I've been told I don't have long to live. Anyway, you need to move in with me right away and spend your remaining time with me, okay?
Wait a minute. I'll tell my husband everything.
What?
It's not up to me alone to decide if we should live together. Let me think about it for a while.
John would agree.
John, I know you're busy, but it's an emergency. Can I have a word with you?
What's wrong?
She scared me a lot.
What?
I just got a text from your mom. For some reason, she thinks I'm going to die from a medical condition.
What the hell? That's not true, right?
Of course not. I just had an examination the other day. Other than the onset of allergies, I'm extremely healthy.
Then why is she saying that?
Well, I don't really know. The only thing that comes to mind is a recording I redid the other day. There was a story about a woman who was told she didn't have long to live. And there was your mother's voice in the data, so I had to redo it. I think she must have heard me recite it. That's about all I can think of.
That's it. My mother is restless, so it's definitely her. Darn. She's interfering with your work to that extent. Well, that's definitely the reason.
Yeah.
Taylor, what's going on? Did you get sick? Did you go into the hospital? Taylor!
What's wrong, Jane?
What's wrong? Since you didn't answer, I thought I'd force you to come to our house. I came to your apartment. I unlocked the door and went inside, and it was empty, so if you replied, that means you're alive.
Why would you say that? I am alive.
Then where are you? I'm trying to make sure the rest of your life is fulfilling. I told you to move in with me. Mom, it's me. John, what's this all about? Actually, we've moved out. Moved out? I told Taylor to come move in with me when she was told she didn't have long to live. Why did you move out? What's with the life expectancy thing? Don't be ridiculous. Stop making stupid assumptions. What? You've been going to the hospital, right, Taylor? Yes, I do. After all, you've been told you don't have long to live, right? You want to live like a normal person until the very last minute, don't you? I told you to stop with that nonsense. Taylor is in the hospital because she is having allergy symptoms. It's because she can't do her job when her nose is running. What? Then who's the one who told me she doesn't have long to live? A fictitious woman. What do you mean fictitious? I'm telling you, Taylor is working as a narrator. She was reciting a story about a girl who was told she didn't have long to live. You must have eavesdropped and misunderstood. Huh? Then that was... I knew it. That was just a reading. Taylor was working. It's not like Taylor is sick. Huh? So you tricked me? I didn't trick you. You broke into someone's house with a spare key. You went up to Taylor's workroom and eavesdropped. You just assumed it was true, didn't you? Taylor hasn't been given a life expectancy? Of course not. No matter how many times I warned you, you just kept getting in the way of Taylor's work. Do you have any idea how much Taylor does for her clients? Do you understand? I don't care. She's just always on her computer talking. Yeah, because that's her job. I can't believe she has a job like that. Taylor is a popular narrator and is sought after by local TV stations and YouTubers. Oh, really? She's already busy and you give her more problems. Taylor's had a rough time, do you understand? How am I supposed to understand jobs nowadays? I explained to you over and over again. I even asked you not to come in the house without permission. But you didn't care because you had the spare key. You're just bullying my wife. No, I'm not. I also heard that you told her to devote her life to you, to make use of her last few years of life. That's because your wife ignores her mother-in-law. You're the worst kind of person. Huh? If Taylor really got sick, you'd tell her to serve you, no matter how much pain she's in, wouldn't you? Don't be ridiculous. Taylor is my wife, not your servant. No one said she was a servant, but a wife has to behave like a wife, right? Mom, what are you talking about? What? Then I won't let you see Taylor anymore. John, what are you talking about? I'm fed up with you too, so I'm going to break it off with you at this point. Huh? You can't do that. Ever since I was little, it was always, don't do this and don't do that. Do this and only this. You gotta fulfill your responsibilities as the oldest. You've obnoxiously controlled every aspect of my life. Don't talk to me like that. It's all for your own good. If it's just me, that's fine. But you're trying to force it on Taylor. No, I'm not. You are. Listen to yourself. You were just talking about behaving as a wife and whatnot. I'm sick and tired of it. I will never see you again. I'll live with Taylor alone. Leave us alone. John, you're abandoning me to live alone?
John got angry and went to the next room.
Taylor, what have you done? Thanks to you, my son abandoned me. Do something about it.
Why is it my fault?
Huh?
I tried to make myself understood. I spoke politely to you so many times, but it was you who never listened.
Who do you think you are?
You always obstruct my work, and then you assumed I was dying. And on top of that, told me to serve you. What am I to you?
You're my daughter-in-law, aren't you? That's only natural.
I can't be your ideal daughter-in-law.
Are you kidding me?
John understands how I feel. He suggested that we move out.
Move? What are you talking about?
We're moving. John told you earlier, didn't he?
What? He didn't tell me anything.
There you go again, always interpreting things to your liking.
I said we should live together.
Living together was out of the question. That's why I moved out. John arranged everything for me. I was able to move in this past week.
Where did you move to?
I can't tell you that.
Why?
Because if I tell you, you will harass me again. For my work and our lives' sake, we don't want you to harass us anymore.
What do you mean, harass? That's rude. If I don't know where you are, I won't even be able to see John.
He literally just told you earlier. Remember? He said he never wants to see you again.
What? Why? Why would he say that? John is my son. Give me back my son.
Jane, John is a grown man now, and he married me. He's not the young little boy you imagine him to be. Why won't you understand?
What?
Do you know how John felt when he told you that he doesn't want to see you? Of course it was hard, but he made that decision for me. I will continue to work harder and harder and do my best at work and housework for him. So please don't worry about your son.
So what then? I will be all alone from now on?
That's what it looks like.
How will I live?
That's for you to decide, isn't it? You're still healthy and you can work. Or you can go back to the countryside and live a carefree life. Or live modestly on a pension. There are many ways to live.
What? No, I'll be lonely.
But this is all you're doing. And as long as John is upset, there is nothing I can do about it. Please, do your best and live your life making your own decisions.
You're lying. Taylor, you are my daughter-in-law, right? You have to help me.
I can't.
Don't say that. You don't have to live with me then. Just stay close to me.
I can't. I don't know when you'll have your outbursts again.
Please, Taylor, at least tell me where you two will live.
I won't. Please just give up.
Why?
Oh, and the apartment contract expires at the end of this month. Make sure you return the spare key to the real estate office. Thank you. Good luck, Jane.
Taylor, please, wait.
After that, Jane seems to be spending her time alone at home. According to her neighbors, her hair gradually turned white, and she has lost so much weight that it's hard to recognize who she is. I feel sorry for her, but she tried to bully me even under the impression that I had a short life ahead, and she was very evil for that. Regardless, I'm alive and very healthy. Now that I have moved, I can concentrate on my work as much as I want, and I am receiving job offers, one after another. I am truly grateful to John for allowing me to continue doing the work I love. When John forgives her, I hope he will be able to visit his mother. I am spending my days so fully that I feel I can visit Jane for John instead.
Hey Hazel, what's up? I've been missing you since I haven't seen you in a while. I know you're busy, but still.
Gianna, do you need something again? Lately, whenever you contact me, it's usually to give me a hard time. So I'm a bit wary.
Oh, don't say that. I'm just giving you advice for your own good, you know.
Really? But that advice doesn't feel very helpful to me at all.
That's because you haven't grown yet. If you were more open-minded, you'd see how right I am.
Grown, huh? Do you really think that's for my benefit?
Of course. To become a more wonderful woman, you need to hear some tough opinions.
What exactly are you trying to say?
For example, your outfit. Instead of those plain clothes, you should wear something more flashy and eye-catching. It's a waste of your looks.
I'm not that particular about clothes.
That's the problem. Women should care more about their appearance. Especially someone like you. You need to make more effort to enhance your value.
Gianna, isn't that just about looks? Can't you see what's inside me?
Inside?
Whatever.
Also, I'm concerned about your recent work performance. Are you being properly recognized by your boss? From what I know, you still don't seem to be getting the recognition.
I'm doing my best at my own pace.
That's not good enough. You need to act more aggressively. You still have a lot of room for growth.
Aggressively? What exactly should I do?
For example, take on more projects proactively, or make yourself known to your boss. You lack that kind of ambition.
But I'm trying my best in my own way.
I understand that, but the problem is that your efforts aren't being noticed. You need to learn how to promote yourself better.
Gianna, you always give advice from a high horse, but what about you?
Me? I always do my best. That's why I'm teaching you how to do it.
But I think that way might not suit me.
Doesn't suit you? That's just an excuse. Unless you change, you'll never grow as long as you stay the same.
When you put it like that, it kind of kills my motivation.
If you don't get motivated, nothing will change. I want you to try harder.
Got it.
You're too slow-paced. You need to speed up and catch up to me. Hazel, are you hiding something?
Huh?
I know everything, you know. You can't keep secrets from me.
Hey, what are you talking about?
Come on, don't play dumb.
What is it?
I can't believe you're trying to get married before me. You know I should be the one to get married first, so why are you trying to go ahead? Marriage usually happens in order of cuteness, right? You're completely ignoring that rule.
Rule? Don't make up your own rules.
I really wish ugly girls would stop barging in.
I had a bad feeling, but what exactly are you talking about? Suddenly, it's all about the order of marriage. I don't get it. Marriage is something you do when you feel like it, right? And what does barging into marriage even mean? That's not possible, and it makes no sense at all.
It does make sense. You're totally barging in. I know you're planning your wedding, and I can't forgive that.
I have no idea what you are talking about. I don't even have a fiancé. So what are you talking about?
It's useless to hide it. I know you're preparing for your wedding.
I told you, I don't have a partner. No one's talking about that, and there are no such plans.
Yeah, you're the liar here. There's no point in lying to me because I know everything.
Excuse me?
Listen, I have to get married first. This is non-negotiable and it will never change. Beautiful girls get married first, and ugly ones go after. Otherwise, it looks bad. Don't hurt my pride, sis. So, I absolutely have to get married first. This will never change, got it?
If you have someone, just go ahead and marry them without worrying about me. That's the natural thing to do, right? Arguing with me won't help my wedding plans, and it's completely pointless.
Of course, I understand that. But I'll never let you have your wedding. Just remember that.
I'm telling you, I don't have a fiancé and I have no plans to get married at all.
There's no way I can believe that. I'll use any means necessary to stop you from getting married before me.
I really don't understand why you're so desperate. I think it's wrong to hinder someone else's happiness for your own sake.
Hey, Hazel, what do you think you're doing?
Mom, what are you talking about? What's going on?
I heard it from Gianna. You're trying to get married without getting permission from me and Gianna? I won't allow it.
What? This is incredible.
What?
I have no idea why Gianna thinks I'm getting married, but let me be clear. I have no such plans.
Liar! Gianna said she actually saw you, so there's no point in hiding it.
So you're completely ignoring what I say and just believing Gianna, making a big fuss. You don't change, do you? You never listen to me and always jump to conclusions.
No matter what you say, Gianna's definitely getting married first. If an ugly girl like you gets married first, it would be so unfair to beautiful Gianna. You're an adult, so you should consider public opinion and act accordingly. Understand your position better.
I told Gianna the same thing. If she really has someone, just go ahead and get married without worrying about me. I'm seriously annoyed by this completely baseless marriage story.
Huh?
Seriously, just stop it. Don't make a fuss over meaningless things anymore.
I can't believe anything you say. Gianna must be telling the truth.
Why do you never listen to me and only believe Gianna?
Because Gianna is honest. She's different from you.
I'm not lying either. Why do I have to be doubted like this?
Hazel, I found a sure way to get married before you.
Huh? Are you still on about that? You never get tired or learn, do you? It's completely pointless.
You're still planning your wedding, right?
I told you there are no such plans.
I came up with a way to make you give up on getting married quickly, and I'll get married first, so I'm declaring war.
What on earth are you planning?
I'm about to give birth to my fiancé's child, so let me have the wedding.
Huh? I'm even more confused now.
Yeah, you'll see how it goes. It'll be fun to watch. Starting tomorrow, I'm going all out, so be ready.
I told you I have no partner and no plans.
Seriously? You? I'm speechless.
What? What's going on?
You didn't listen to any of your mother's advice.
What?
You didn't stop preparing for the wedding.
Excuse me? Wait a minute. Mom, are you talking about that wedding thing from about 9 months ago?
Of course. And you need to break up with him already.
I have no idea who you are talking about. If you mean a boyfriend, I still don't have one.
Stop with the lies. No matter how hard you try, you'll have to cancel the wedding this weekend.
What? My wedding date was set without me knowing.
Actually, there's something really surprising. This is a big deal. Listen carefully. Gianna is pregnant. This is an unavoidable fact. I couldn't believe it at first either.
What? Really? Is that a joke? There must be some mistake.
The father of the baby is your fiancé. There's no mistake. It's unbelievable, but it's the truth. This is an inescapable reality.
Huh? That makes no sense. How did this even happen?
Because you didn't call off the wedding.
Wait, who are you talking about? I don't understand at all, and I've never heard anything about this. Marriage, pregnancy, why are things happening that I don't know about?
It's your indecisiveness.
I've said it many times, but I don't have a boyfriend or a fiancé right now. Seriously, there's no such person. Really, what's going on? Why is this happening? My head is spinning. Could this be causing someone huge trouble? Is everything okay? I'm really worried.
Don't change the subject. Listen to me. This is really important. Gianna is already in her final month of pregnancy. We need to deal with this immediately. There's no time. This is urgent.
What? She's about to give birth? How are we supposed to handle this so suddenly? I can't even imagine.
Exactly. That's why we need to act quickly. There's no time, so we need to make a decision fast. This weekend's wedding will have Gianna as the bride, not you. That's the best way. With only 10 days until the due date, you need to give up the groom now. This is an order.
No, listen. I'm not preparing for a wedding, and there's no groom to give up. I haven't thought about any of this at all.
Are you still saying that? I can't believe it. If you don't stop this nonsense, I'll cut ties with you. I can't take this anymore. A sister who can't wish her sibling happiness doesn't deserve to be family. Such a person isn't family.
Cutting ties is fine with me. Actually, I'd prefer it. But are you sure about this? I'm not getting married, okay? I really don't have any plans to get married.
What? What do you mean? I don't understand.
If you're seriously talking about a wedding this weekend, you should really check the facts more carefully. At the very least, I'm sure I'm not the bride for this weekend's wedding. Absolutely no mistake, trust me.
Hazel, what on earth is going on? You need to explain this to me. Hey, I really don't understand. What is this? What's going on?
What? I'm at work right now.
Work?
I'm on a business trip in Seattle for a meeting.
Seattle?
I'm only responding because I have some free time. If you need something, make it quick.
Wait a minute. You're in Seattle right now. How is that possible? What's going on? So the bride at the wedding in New York City earlier today was someone else? I can't believe it.
Huh? What do you mean? I have no idea what's happening.
The groom is also a completely different person. So what's going on? I don't understand at all. Hazel, you set me up, didn't you? You tricked me, and now this is happening. What's your plan?
Wait. Calm down a bit. Don't be so frantic.
How can I stay calm?
You need to start by explaining what's happening, or I won't understand. Talk me through it step by step. Did you really mess up at someone else's wedding? Is that even possible?
Well, I don't know what to do anymore. I'm completely panicking.
So, which venue? Where did this happen? Tell me the details. At a wedding venue called S&B Bridal? Huh? S&B Bridal? Why there?
A while ago, I saw you entering that place with Mr. Miller, who was supposed to be your fiancé.
Miller? Did you really see me? Are you sure?
After that, I started visiting S&B Bridal pretty often, feeling like something was off. I've been suspicious for a while. Then I overheard Mr. Miller talking about the wedding date with his friend at the cafe near S&B Bridal.
And that was supposed to be today?
Yes. So I, carrying Mr. Miller's child, decided to crash the wedding and demand to be married. But Mr. Miller wasn't there, and the bride and groom were completely different people. What is going on? When the security guards held me down, the watermelon I had stuffed in my dress fell out. It was a disaster.
So you were pretending to be pregnant with a watermelon. Did you really do that? I can't believe it.
I got so confused, I panicked and ran away.
You ran away? Why?
Of course I ran away. I never expected it to turn out like this. Now, I've joined Mom, and we've been hiding at the UB hotel next to the venue since yesterday. We plan to go home once things cool down.
I see. So what's your plan now? What are you going to do next?
Jesus Christ! It was so embarrassing. The worst situation ever. I don't understand how this happened. What is going on?
Hey, Hazel. What are you doing while Gianna is in trouble? Answer the phone. Gianna got caught by the relatives at that wedding.
At least she wasn't caught by the police, so it's not that bad.
Huh? Do you know something?
Listen, the wedding Gianna crashed and ruined was my colleague's wedding.
What?
This is partly based on what Gianna told me. But it turns out that her seeing me at S&B Bridal was completely unrelated. It wasn't about wedding preparations. It was just a work meeting. Nothing special at all.
A work meeting? What's the problem with that? What kind of work are you talking about?
I work at an advertising agency now. It's busy but fulfilling. I have meetings with various clients. We also get work from S&B Bridal, and my colleague and I visit them regularly. We're working on various projects with them. Through that connection, my colleague decided to have a small wedding at S&B Bridal with just close family members. It was a great opportunity.
Wait, your colleague?
My colleague was the one who was mistaken for my fiancé. It was a complete misunderstanding. Such a hassle. Gianna thought she could win my colleague over with her charm, but it didn't work at all. Still, she tried to force the plan to get married before me. It was a reckless idea. She crashed the wedding, claiming to be pregnant with my colleague's child, with a watermelon in her dress, demanding marriage. It was really outrageous.
But the groom wasn't Mr. Miller, was he? I can't understand that at all. It ended up embarrassing Gianna. How did it come to this?
There's a fundamental mistake there. We need to rethink this.
What mistake could Gianna have made? She was just trying her best.
She never realized that my colleague was today's bride until the end. It's really funny.
Huh? The bride? What do you mean? How did that happen?
My colleague is a woman. It was a complete misunderstanding.
A woman? I had no idea. Why didn't anyone tell me something so important?
She was a heavyweight wrestling player in college, tall and solidly built, and she usually wears pantsuits for work. She said being mistaken for a man is a daily occurrence, but since Gianna started following her, she repeatedly told her that she was a woman. Still, it seems Gianna didn't get it.
Miller is a woman? That's really surprising. I can't believe it.
Miss Miller was frustrated that Gianna wouldn't listen, and after what happened today, I contacted her, who was looking for the culprit who ruined the wedding, and she was shocked to find out it was my sister.
You snitched to Miss Miller? That's terrible. How could you sell out your own sister? I can't believe you do such a thing.
Gianna's at fault for not taking responsibility and running away. That's the truth.
Why?
After Gianna's interruption, the wedding was canceled. As a result, Gianna will likely be responsible for covering the wedding costs and paying damages for emotional distress. That's the expected outcome, right?
What? There's no way she can pay such damages.
So, from here on out, you need to talk to Miss Miller. I don't want to be involved anymore.
Hey, Hazel, do something. Find a way to resolve this.
You need to handle this yourself. This has nothing to do with me.
Hazel, that's terrible. How can you abandon us at a time like this?
Goodbye. There's nothing more to discuss, so let's end this here. Take care, Mom.
Wait, Hazel!
Afterward, Gianna was formally sued by Miss Miller for damages, and the amount was substantial. Gianna couldn't pay the amount immediately, so she ended up working multiple part-time jobs. She worked from morning till night without a break. She always looked exhausted, and her previous arrogance and haughty attitude were completely gone. Mom also had to deal with the aftermath of Gianna's actions. At first, she tried to defend Gianna, but eventually, the burden became too much. The household finances became strained, and Gianna's part-time wages were not enough to keep things afloat. The two of them began blaming each other, and the atmosphere at home became very tense. Meanwhile, I continued with my job and lived a happy life. I had no time to worry about Gianna and Mom, and just enjoyed my own life. I frequently met with friends, which helped me maintain my peace of mind. If I had one wish, it would be to meet a wonderful partner.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!